everybody, and welcome back to the Dice Roll. And let's see what the party will be doing today. Guys,
we're gonna
what's
sit
up?
down and we're all gonna just sit down with all the clerics and watch Netflix.
Watching Netflix. Yay!
We're
No.
gonna watch the whole of Jessica Jones marathon.
No.
Just clerics watch Netflix, the D&D stream.
No. Nope.
Until eventually the town guard find us.
I was just staring them. I don't know if I mentioned. I think I mentioned it on stream a couple of times, chat. So some of you might know. I was mentioning that one night, one Saturday, me and a couple of friends just breezed through all of Jessica Jones, watched it from the beginning. I think in the last 3 episodes we were like, okay, this must be the last episode. Okay, it is like 2 a.m. This must be the last episode, and it wasn't. We finished at like we finished Jessica Jones at like 5 a.m. and we felt like shit in the last 2 episodes because we were like, this must be the ending, but we couldn't stop. We need to finish it because we'd have felt so bad if we've gone through that whole day without even finishing it.
The tone of that show as well, to watch the whole thing in a single day, you must have been messed up. You must have had some weird dreams, man.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, yeah. Money. So you guys are waking up. Uma is there with a cloak upon her head, one of the other gray cloaks, and she says, "Well, what do you want to do? What's the decision? We're going to see Captain Katana, or
well,
do you
we're
want
gonna pick up a reward at Captain Katana.
We don't need the reward.
We do.
That's just an opportunity for us to blow our cover. I think we should change the plan. We should change the plan.
She looks at you. Whatever you think is best, I'll leave it to you. You've helped.
Well, let's ask Ruma if she knows how to get to the farm, or if she knows someone who might know where the farm is.
Well, you ask.
We're going to expose this thing.
By the way, she's right there. Like, go in character. Beatrix, in character.
Ruma, do you know where the farm is?
Shakes her head. I'm sorry, I don't.
Do you know of anyone who might know where the farm is?
Yes. I'm definitely sure that the Resistance knows where it is. The problem is going to be contacting them. It takes a couple of days.
Let's go to the dungeon!
Well, yeah, I mean, we can leave you in charge of contacting the Resistance and getting us information on where the farm is, or giving us the information of a contact, and we can go and investigate this dungeon for the next couple of days.
Sounds great.
That'll be a good idea.
Of course, Oswald is nodding his head. But you can't wait, can you, Oswald? Nice dungeon.
So what cover are you gonna use? The guards back at the temple think you've taken me, which doesn't blow your cover.
Do they?
Not
I think
knowing.
We're still looking for you, surely.
No, they know that we've taken her.
Oh fuck.
We show. That's the thing. That's why I think we should go to Katana, get a reward. He'll know. He'll tell the guards there, because especially if we go to this farm, we have to cross the gate.
You know what the problem is? The problem is when they talk. Understand that? When Ilrid and Michael talk, your cover's gonna be blown. I don't know when that's gonna happen. And if you say that his other messenger died, well, Ilrid might give you the benefit of the doubt, given your recent actions, and think maybe that the messenger had died on its way back after he delivered the letter. But once a new messenger arrives, there's gonna be no way to save face. He's gonna know. So whatever we're gonna do, we need to do fast.
To have augury, because if any of these clerics here have that, we might.
Oh, these are clerics of nature, not divination. I'm sorry.
Couldn't we just rest again and re-pick augury so we can actually do this?
You could have done it with your level up if you didn't.
Yeah, unless you don't have I don't have it at all, I believe.
clerics can pick any of the clerics.
Oh yeah. Sorry, they were
Yeah.
druids. You guys are druids. I
So
completely forgot
we
for a sec.
can just rest.
We can take rest.
Yep.
And then do an
Well,
augury.
whatever
Well,
you
let
do,
Beatrix do it then because he can rest in 4 hours.
Well, it
whatever
costs
you
money
do
to
is
cast
going to
augury,
be
so it's just as good as rich.
It's 25 gold pieces.
Well, I have 550. I have 54. I can give you the 25 gold piece if you want to change it or
Yeah.
use it.
I mean, I can do it. I have some money. But if we're going to rest, the problem is that we're trying to avoid wasting any further time. That's
Right.
basically.
It's just 4
Yeah.
hours. That's not much.
Yeah, I guess I only need to rest for 4 hours. So you want me to go and meditate and learn a new thing?
Yep.
Yeah, and you guys can discuss another plan.
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
So you go.
We cannot really plan, I guess, until we get the augury thing because that's gonna be
Because
essential.
the thing is, we need some sort of divine help.
Whatever you think is best.
I can command someone.
I've already sent my contacts towards the rebellion. I'll be healing up from them soon enough. Whatever you think is gonna help best, we can do. Exposing slavery is not gonna be that hard once we get to the farm. The harder part is going to be tying it to Ilrid, which most likely means finding out who this Michael is and seeing that he can confess and finding the letters with the seals on them.
Presumably, Michael is at his farm. So he's just sitting there waiting for somebody to bring more slaves. Or
Well, is he sitting at the farm? He can sit in the house of the king's house or the hand of the
From what
king's
I
house
know,
where he
it's
lives.
every 3 days that new batches are being sent out. If I remember correctly, it was yesterday when I last heard the next batch was going through. It means the day has passed, so you have 2 more days until they will surely be in contact again, unless they already have. So if you want to go get into the royal court without having wanton posters on your backs, most likely is going to be in the next 2 days. If you want to bet it all on Michael's farm, then we can go or you can go and wait until the rebellion contacts me. We can find out what the farm is and just go there. Again, the harder part is going to be pinning this all on them, because if we do that, then the guilds need to do something. They won't be able to stand idle, even if they like Michael or slaving or they won't be able to stand down. The rules of the city are clear.
Okay, I say go to the dungeon then.
Yeah, I agree.
If we have 2 days, we have to make use of those 2 days. And then if we can get to the farm anyways, and we can wait, then we can just go to the safe house after the dungeon, wait, rest up, go to the farm.
Okay.
That's a good
So,
plan.
do you guys want to discuss anything else, or do you wait?
No, I think this is it.
Okay, you wait 4 hours until Beatrix is done with her meditation. Beatrix, you now have
Right.
augury.
So what am I ditching for it? That for that.
And also take away the gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs. I'm gonna hold my hand out.
How much do you need?
25.
I'll give him 25.
I'm gonna wink at Oswald, and then I'm gonna sit in a corner and start.
Oh! Wow.
I'm gonna lay some sticks down, some little bones, like little animal bones, and other little bits and bobs, and I'm just like, I'm making the eyes at Oswald the whole time. Hey, you like this? Rituals, huh? You like rituals? Been a while since we've done one of these. Probably not for you, Oswald. And then I'm gonna look
Well, they
back
are
and,
very useful.
like, what do you want me to specifically ask? Because this is just a magic 8-ball, basically.
This is a magic 8-ball, yes. In the world of D&D, augury is the magic 8-ball.
Yeah.
So So what do you ask? What divine guidance do you pray for from your chosen
What are
deity?
Do we just ask, are we on the right course by going?
To the dungeon or to the farm?
Omen, what specific action?
Yeah, it's
Depends on what you mean by right.
it doesn't even give you like a.
Will we be safe if we go to the dungeon first before the farm?
When you
I'm
suggest
gonna point
this,
at my sword and be like, "Be safe."
when you suggest that, we must start surfing again. It's like you won't be safe whatever you do unless you leave town and go 1,000 miles away.
It's just I just want to know whether this is the right course of action because we've only got one shot at this, really, and whether the course of action that we take should be that we go
can't
to.
possibly know that.
But this will give us a good idea as to whether the course we take is head into the dungeon and try and find more information on Michael, or wait for the resistance.
Maybe a good question would be, is Kinks still alive? Could Kinks help us?
Good point.
Yep. Just a straight up.
The problem here is that it should be a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. Is that gonna limit us in any way?
She doesn't know divination, so she just like.
Oh yeah, I just asking like
Is going to find Kinks the right?
how limiting is that?
Is going to find Kinks the best first step to take to achieving the goal of freeing the
Or
slave?
is King still alive and in the dungeon?
Well, she looks at Beatrix. Well, if you say you only have a 30-minute, then you can't really ask if Kinks is alive. We won't be able to get there in 30 minutes.
That's what I mean.
But Beatrix's question could be good enough.
Like, is it a good? Is going to find Kinks in the dungeon the best first step to take on the route of saving the slaves? Casted. I just shrug you all off and do it. We got more gold.
I just nod in agreement to that question.
I agree to it. I want to know the answer.
Yeah, that's the question I've asked it anyway.
Okay, you stand in meditative state. You pay the tribute to your god. The money dissipates in the air, returning back to dust and what it was originally made from. Then you see this light irradiating from you, and as your eyes open, they are now beacons. One is a beacon of light, one is a beacon of darkness. Your whole body is radiating this red heat aura specific to K-Rocks. And you receive Wheel.
Boom. They know this?
They do not know this, they just see this.
Yeah, they just see me looking amazing.
What does he receive? You?
Wheel. I'm just going to turn to Oswald and say, Kalox states wheel. Which, and then I turn to the Air Ganassi and I'm like, that means it's a good idea.
Okay, thank you.
Well, if it's a good idea, then I guess I'll be I'll be staying here.
Yeah, so what information do we have in terms of where we can go now?
Well, we could go to the palace, to the dungeons.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you look on the map you guys have, it's number 11 on the password. Number 8 was the actual password, like where you went to, like the palace itself. 11 is the
to
palace.
number 11. That was where the Hand of the King was.
No,
it was an 8.
it wasn't 8. It was the Amber House
Really?
in 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the Amber House, the little amber rooftop house. There, that was where he was.
11 is a garrison.
Yeah, 11 is the
We
garrison.
definitely went to 8.
And where the garrison is, there's also the dungeons below.
Let's head over there. Let's get going because who knows what happened. We've said the best thing that we do is head out within the next 30 minutes.
Well, you should take the sewers though. It would be a bit weird
Nice.
if 4 armored clerics go out of a abandoned bar in the middle of the day.
Good point. Let's go.
Feel like doing this at night is probably better anyway. So
No,
Yeah,
no.
we trying to
we got
creep
2
in?
days. We have 2 days.
2 days.
You better do it fast. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's the morning. We'd have to wait around all day.
We
No,
already
it's
waited
it's
so
like
much.
literally noon. But you woke up at 8 and it's noon because you waited 4 more hours.
Yeah, so we will walk for almost the entire day to Palace Ward. And
Well,
We can move through the sewers.
Yeah,
is the-
if we
if
move
you
through the sewers,
move through the
there
sewers,
and
you get there a
we-
lot faster.
okay.
But it might be dangerous. You saw the
but we-
creatures
and
that
we're
were
gonna
looking there.
stink.
Well, we can
Um,
do it over. Just go. Let's just.
Yeah, let's go with the
Let's
series.
head in because we also need to discuss the plan of how we're actually gonna. Are we just gonna show up at the palace like, hey, it's us. We just need to go and see this guy.
I think we're gonna sneak in.
All right. Well, we're walking and talking at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going into the sewers and are continuing on your journey to the palace world. I mean, from here, to be honest, it's gonna take you like an hour to get there. Like, most of that hour, to be honest, is going to be spent on like figuring out your directions and where to go in this labyrinth maze of sewage canals. But besides that, there's not thousands of people on the street to stop to hinder your movement at a pace a minute. So yeah, you have a lot more space to move in. Now the problem is you have seen the type of creatures that work here. It is a dangerous place. So let's see what you guys encounter. How do you move? What is your formation? Are you sneaking? Are you moving fastly? Are you moving normally? What's happening?
Moving normally, but I am shit scared of mushrooms and fungus all around because it almost fucking wiped me out in one hit.
Okay, yeah, so the fungi is very easy to notice. There's a couple of passages you just simply do not take because there's fungi around.
need
I
to
can put
sneak.
them on fire, right?
I want at least want to move slowly and carefully because we might encounter some dangerous things down here.
Okay, let's see if you guys encounter anything.
Any fungus I see, sacred flame.
So yeah, you start.
does that sound?
So almost at the end of the journey, you're about 10 minutes away. There's 2 tunnels in front of you. One that leads exactly to where you want to go, and one that goes around that would maybe make your journey longer. You're not exactly sure, but that other one is clear. In front of you, you see the start of fungi. Like the heavy onset of fungi on the walls, and further on deeper, your flickering light reveals shadows of tentacles moving and easily in the air, and you see thousands of millions of little spores.
In the non-clear route, right?
And the non-clear route will take you to your location very fast.
Clear route. Let's take a detour. It's fine. We don't need to get killed along the way if we take the fast
And
road.
can we just burn it? Like,
Burn the
Well,
spores.
I can
Why
put it
again?
on fire. I set it on fire, but we don't know what it is, and this road does already seem very dangerous. And most likely, if it's going to be short and regular, it's going to be dangerous more than it is.
Are these the same sort of fungus that we've encountered before?
Well, the starting bit, yes, because it's
Okay.
like, but the fungus you encountered before was in a lot tighter of a space. So definitely not as big as this. This is a full-on half-a-mile tunnel that seems
okay.
to be full of this fungi.
Yeah, let's take the detour.
Yeah. We're not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be
If
able
the
to burn
DM offers you a fast, short road that's very dangerous, never take it.
them. Right.
I mean, I look at you all like, gee, what are you afraid of? Jesus, come on, man. It's not that.
Okay, you can
There
take the
even.
road, that's fine. We'll take the other road.
Well, I'm not going to take it by myself. but-
Could
Oh,
just
but I thought you were so tough.
one plan would be to just go through it and just don't care about the spores and then cure.
and then and then deal with it afterwards. That's true.
But no, we can't take a rest in between, so...
Yeah, but Yeah.
I mean,
we see how much,
if we went
how much
through,
we blew on that one creature as spells wise, if we encounter another one of these plus the mushrooms, we're fucked.
You start.
Is there a way
hearing,
just back up to the street?
You start hearing rats start running your way from the at the tunnel. There is a way to get up. About maybe 5 minutes behind you, there was a sewage exit.
We could just go back up to the street, walk in the front gate. Hi, it's us. Hop in.
What are we gonna tell them though? We got her, but we didn't get the reward.
and now we need to go
Seems a
into
bit
dungeons.
weird.
You know, I think.
Well, like the grunts on the front gate aren't gonna give a shit.
True, but
We get in and then we start sneaking.
But
Perhaps
then they
we'll-
know we're there. We are very likely to be very noticeable because we're 4 fucking clerics.
All right, let's take the long route then. But if
I'm a fire genasi.
yeah, so burn the spores, Fire Ganassi. I shout.
Can I just burn this spores then?
Try.
Like I did last time?
Let's
Okay.
all just do it. Let's
Just
all
sacred-
just sacred flame down the hall.
Yeah, just try it.
It's 60
It's a
feet.
cantrip. We can just try.
60 feet, and one of them is hellfire. So
Yeah, but
just-
then I'll cast it alone. Because does it cost something to cast it for you guys? Yes, right?
No.
no.
Oh,
It's
no.
a
that
cantrip.
one.
We can just do it.
Oh, yeah.
All of us
Okay.
at the same
I
time.
mean, the one thing with you is it's actual fire damage. For the rest of us, it's radiant. But
Yeah.
spores still get hurt by radiant damage.
Let's
It's
just
fine.
do it
Okay, fine.
and see what happens.
4-way Kamehameha radiant.
Yeah.
fucking damage.
Okay, so
Or quad Kamehameha.
you guys all cast Sacred Flame at the same time. Because of her elemental attunement to fire, Edna's Sacred Flame is actual Bellfire, which is the primal form of fire, the most powerful form of fire. You burn through the spores without any problem at the beginning. As you go deeper into it, it becomes harder and harder. You're about halfway through it when in front of you you see this gigantic looks like a rock formation, kind of like a jagged tooth made out of rock coming down from this hole. It seems like the bricks have been railed apart and destroyed in the next half of this, and you can see the wet ground. This looks like a cave-like formation almost, which stands as a very big question mark, because these sewers are supposed to be hand carved, but in front of you is a rock cavern naturally made that is part of the sewer system.
I knew this was a bad idea.
Hey, it worked. All the spores are gone.
The spores are gone, yes. The fungi seem very minimal right now, not that they can hurt you. You are at the edge, kind of like, of this... You're at the edge of the granite-built tunnel, and in front of you goes on the cave towards where you want to get at. And there's this jagged tooth made out of stone in front of you, kind of coming out. It's almost like double the size of Edna.
All right. Who's
If that
the
is
most?
an actual tooth, we're fucked as hell, guys.
Well, it's an actual tooth. Like, it's not made out of bone. That's what I mean. It's an actual, like, it looks stone.
Stone.
I'm gonna look, like
I
who's
remember
the most
someone that
perceptive
different-
one
No,
of us?
stone.
Who is perceptive as heck?
I am.
I've got a +3.
I have a +3 as well.
All right, so me. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself,
Okay, you pray for guidance from the mighty K-Rocks.
and then I'm gonna try and work out what the fuck is going on with this cave. Like,
go on.
what it is.
Can we all just roll for perception?
You can definitely do it, yeah. If you want to
Yeah.
inspect around, you can.
I just figured I might as well guide whoever's got the most.
Well, we all have 3, so. Don't guide me.
Deep.
I need guidance, but don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shit. I get the extra 1d4, but fucking. Oh, great. 100% Kalok. Kalok's in the sewer again. Kalok's down like sewer.
We have no idea what's going on here.
There is nothing. Absolutely nothing to suggest anything dangerous going on in front of you, Beatrix. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's just a rock.
Yeah, what are you
and the
worried
rest
about?
of it
I'll
is
walk
just a
in.
cave. There's nothing.
GG.
I walk in, sword on my back, just not even like
Okay,
too bothered. I'm looking for fungus more than anything else and more spores because they scare me.
yeah.
God, I almost got killed last week.
You go on. What about everybody else? You guys follow him?
Yep. I didn't see anything that would keep me.
That seems pretty safe.
Yeah.
Oswald?
I'm cautious, but I follow.
Okay,
Like
so the
grow a
last
pair,
one then.
Oswald.
Yeah,
You guys continue on moving. Let's move on. And you hear this kind of like as you go past the jagged tooth, and then suddenly as you go past, you hear this weird sounding. You're not exactly sure what the fuck this is. It's kind of like a scraping on the ground, very eerie noise as stone kind of cracks on stone. You look behind you to see what this is, and the jagged tooth of stone, well, it has a giant eye on it, and tentacles are springing from it.
Can I do another perception check to see if I know what it is?
Like a nature or something.
No. This is a surprise round on you guys.
Oh.
You can definitely try and do whatever you want afterwards, but this is the creature surprising you because it's a cave creature that you did not know this. Okay, we have 4 surprise attacks on each of you. AC on everybody, please. Mac, what's your AC?
My AC, sorry, my game crashed. My thing crashed. My AC is 16.
Okay, this tentacle definitely hits you. Beatrix, what is your AC?
16.
Definitely a hit. Grimval, what's your AC?
16.
Definitely a hit. Oswald, you actually missed completely and utterly. Like, almost a critical fail. But the tentacle at your feet, seemingly you're standing on it. So, like, just this semblance of luck saved you, gave you a second notice of the tendril moving because it moved underneath your feet, and you jumped back at the last second as it grabs for your neck. Everybody else, Edna, you are being, like by the neck, tentacles around your neck, raising you up into the sky. Beatrix, your shield hand is rose up as well, and
I haven't got a
Grimval,
shield hand.
you
My shield's on my back.
sorry, one of your hands. And Grimval, you are taken up by the feet, by the one of the foot, so you're just dangling upside down. You guys are now all restrained by the tendrils of this creature.
Except for me, then.
Yes, except for you. And this creature is dragging you in, and is trying and eat one of you. To make
Please
it
not me, I've already been eaten.
to make it fair, I'm gonna say 1 is Edna, 2 is Beatrix, 3 is Grimval.
Oh.
Hey, Beatrix.
Oh.
The creature is going to attempt to put you in its gigantic tooth, jagged mouth.
While it's dragging me towards it, can I be like,
Hey, Oswald, can you tell Morexis to leave me alone?
because obviously it didn't attack Oswald, so it's some sort.
Well, no, you saw it attack Oswald. It was snapping.
Um,
It was snapping at Oswald.
So this creature attacks all of us once and then attacks.
Yeah, it doesn't
Just
attack
again?
necessarily. It's kind of like just it grapples you, and then has
Yeah.
one attack,
okay.
one bite attack on whichever. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, no, natural 1.
Right, drop me.
No, the creature doesn't manage to bite you, but
Can I do like a thing where it goes to bite me and I like get my legs in its teeth? Like a proper little like kung fu hardcore.
yes. So like
Alright.
what? No, actually, what you do is
Just like that.
so I believe like your first instinct would be to go for your weapon, wouldn't it?
Yeah. 100%.
So like you take out your weapon and you just wedge it in between its teeth, and at that second like you heard the creature assure that it's gonna have a disadvantage to its bite attack next turn.
In fact, can I use my shield to wedge between its teeth? I don't use my shield for fuck all.
Yeah, so you literally put your shield between its teeth, and the creature does not manage to hit you. Good job. Okay. Now we go into initiative. So everybody roll me initiative.
Is there any sort of like disadvantage because we're
No,
Okay,
initiative
okay.
is never disadvantage unless of special circumstances.
okay? Gotcha. So D20 plus our dexterity then.
Yes,
which is-
D20 plus your dexterity, my friend.
Okay. Oh, whoops! I did that in Twitch chat.
No problem. You can do it in Twitch chat
Let me
as
go over to roll
well.
20. Okay.
You can actually do it in Twitch chat as well, but it needs to exclamation point R and then space,
Yeah, I'll keep it all in one place. Yeah. There we go.
because we have a dice roll in chat.
Okay, cool. Let's see what that is. Okay.
Oh.
Wow, nice. Wow, I think
Nice.
Oswald is gonna be the boss of this one. Okay, so we have Oswald going first, followed by Beatrix, followed by Grimval. The creature goes next, and then Edna at the end.
No. Okay.
You remember that you can try and do a check of some kind to figure out what this creature is, but it's going to take your action. So let's go on and start with Oswald.
Okay. So who is closest to me of Edna and Grimwald?
I believe Beatrix was in front, with Edna second because she was using her fire on the spores, and Grimval would be closest to you. He is
Okay.
dangling 1 foot up in the air in front of you.
Could I try to like touch the tentacle thing that's grappling him, or is it moving too much?
No, you
Would it
can.
be-
You can
Oh,
attempt
you
to
can-
grab it.
I would like to cast inflict wounds on that thing.
Okay.
That's
So you attempt to
possible.
grab the creature's. Okay, do me an attack.
Do you have to roll that like what would that be?
I'm gonna say a touch attack. So touch attack would be 1d20 plus your proficiency, plus your strength or dexterity in this case.
So these one plus 3 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear someone snoring, or is that just me?
So do I.
I thought I did too.
It's a friend of mine sleeping right next to me.
Okay.
I'm sorry if it's loud.
No, I actually can't
I'm
hear it.
trying to mute as much as possible.
It's all good, man.
Put a sock in his mouth.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah! There we go. You almost slip on it and don't hit it. But you grab it
Wow.
at the last second. The tendrils are very hard to hit, dude. They are not easy targets. But you do manage to grab it. So give me that inflict wounds.
Okay. That would be 3d10 then.
3d10.
Or could I can you cast at the higher spell level? So
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should
you can
be able
cast
to,
it.
right?
You can
Or-
cast it at higher spell levels, yeah.
So that would be 4d10.
If you want to cast as a level 2, yes, for free.
Yeah, we don't have level 3 spells yet, so I'm gonna do that.
That was. Seems as Oswald is the fucking boss in this fight.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
Go, give me damage.
Let's see. As I cast the spell, I'm gonna say I don't think I've actually managed to cast this spell before, right? Like in this party. No.
I'm not sure.
I don't think you have actually.
No, I don't.
Oh
think
no! I thought you
I
did.
tried.
Where you tried to pass
tried.
without leaving a trace, or maybe that was Beatrix. who
Oh yeah,
passed.
yeah, you did cast that. If I'm Oswald did cast that. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, go on.
I think so.
You
yeah.
cast the pass without trace.
Yeah, I cast Pass Without Trace and I cast Mirror
That
Image, but
doesn't
never
matter.
any
So what do you
damage.
do?
Yeah, that's right.
So, I'm gonna say something along the lines of Demon of Light, punish this abomination. And then we go.
Okay. So this is what I mentioned. Something real fast to party. Whatever. The way I run 5e is that whatever part of the body you attack of the creature would occur beforehand, things can happen. You have attacked the tendril. The tendril specifically holding Grimval.
Yes.
Every body part has a specific AC with creatures and a set amount of HP. So because you've done 16 damage to it, you disintegrate the tendril, and the extra damage is done to the creature itself. So you have managed to not only free Grimval, but also do damage to the creatures. Good job.
Cool.
So
Love
just keep that in mind as we go further on. Attacking the creature isn't very binary in the way I run 5e. It's not like I just attack. What you attack and how you attack heavily influences the combat itself. Okay, next in line, do you want to use your movement or your bonus action for anything?
I'm gonna check if there is a thing I can cast with a bonus action. Yes, actually, I want to cast Sanctuary
On who?
on Edna, I think.
Okay, you cast Sanctuary on Edna. There's this small runes kind of now flying around Edna, protecting her for further harm. Let's now go on to our next party member, Beatrix. What do you do?
Beatrix.
Beatrix, that's next. Beatrix, then Grimval.
It's still choking me out, right? I'm still grappled.
Yeah, you're still grappled. You just wedged the shield between its teeth, and the creature is literally just destroying your shield in its mouth, trying to bite it at you.
In that case, I will leave my sword sheathed. I'm gonna grab the tentacles. I'm gonna look over at Oswald, and I'm gonna inflict wounds also.
Okay, do it.
At second level.
I'm gonna say that the creature was grasping you. So.
It has my arm, right? It was dragging me towards it, so I can just.
Yeah, I know. Give me an advantage touch attack. Again, it's still dangling you above ground. It's kind of like, can you grab it and for enough time to cast a spell? You have an advantage because it's very close to you, but at the same time you could slip.
Okay. So wait, I have advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage.
You saying? Okay. So spell attack, going in with advantage.
Okay. You try and hit this creature. You try and grasp this tentacle. Unfortunately,
Do I still have
can't.
guidance on?
No, guidance is for one check if I remember correctly.
Okay.
You try and grab this tentacle.
Yeah.
It's slipping. It's way too slippery. You barely catch it for a second before it disappears from your hand. You can't grab it. You can't grab it enough to actually cast a spell on.
That's fine.
Okay, so you don't use your. I'm gonna say use your bonus action on that because you're trying to grab this, but you haven't actually cast a spell yet because you need to have it in hand to cast a spell. So you still have your action if you want to use it for anything.
As in what? I can just try and cast it again.
No, you won't be able to cast it again.
But I can try and break free of the grapple.
You can try and break free of the grapple. Yes.
I'll give you an athletics check.
Do it.
That's what I'm gonna do. So, I'll do anything to fucking help my ass out here. No. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Okay, are you doing a first check? Awesome. You are trying. You push and you push and you push against this creature's body as its gigantic maw is trashing down on your shield, easily opening its mouth to, well, gobble you up. In the last second, as your shield is broken in two in its mouth, you manage to rip apart the like the bit of the tentacle that has grappled you, and you go down. You are not grappled to this creature anymore.
Cool.
You
I'm not
managed to
even gonna run
escape.
away. I'm just gonna pull my sword out and prepare. I'm gonna face this thing down as close as I am to it.
Okay.
So I presume I'm in its threat range as well.
Yeah,
so.
you are still in its threat range. After that, we have our next combatant, Grimvol. What do you do? Grimvol?
You're muted, Chris.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna cast Bless on Beatrix. So she's gonna get what was it? I'm trying to read. S+1.
No, that's if you cast it.
Oh, on multiple. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna cast it on.
You can.
Oh, can I cast this on multiple people? Can I cast this on the entire party? Bless.
If you do it second level.
Yeah,
oh,
you can do
it's
it
gonna
as
be
a
a second level.
You can cast it on 3 people.
On 3 people though, as first level. Okay, so I'm gonna cast this on everybody except myself, and so everybody's gonna be able to add a 1d4 to their attack roll or saving throw for the next minute, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast a Shield of Faith on Beatrix.
Okay. Beatrix and Edna both have Shields of Fate on them, and everybody is blessed. So you finish your turn there, and the creature's turn starts. The creature grows back the 2 tentacles that broke down in the fight. But
Shit.
it seems like now that you look at the creature, that's its maximum number. The creature only has 6 tentacles, and it just brought out the last 2. And it's going to try and attack you. Well, and then Beatrix both have sanctuary spells on them, so the creature is of course going to try and eat Edna because it has it in its it has her in the tentacles. So it's roll a wisdom
No,
check.
wait, I don't have sanctuary. I have Shield of Faith.
I keep getting eaten.
You got sanctuary now, though.
The creature is
I got
trying to
sanctuary.
reel you in, but unfortunately, it cannot. It's like
Unfortunately, but
it's like it's fighting itself. It's like, do I eat it? Do I not eat it? Do I eat it? Do I not eat it? And you just trashed around in the air, and the creature just turns around angrily towards Oswald and directs one of his tentacles towards Oswald. Oswald, you are brought up into the air by this creature that's grasping it at the torso. It's going to try and eat you.
Well then.
We have a 14 against AC. Is that a hit?
Yeah, I have 14 AC, so.
Oh shit.
Yes.
The creature puts you into its mouth and tries to start and basically just gobble you up, which is completely not at all comfortable in any conceivable way. And wow, you only take 2 points of damage. I don't know how that happened. You're very lucky, but that happened. You only take 10 points of damage. You manage to keep the creature's kind of like jaws open. The other 2 tentacles straight go towards Beatrix and Grimvol, trying to wheel them up from the ground. We have a 17 on Grimvol and an 18 on Beatrix.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You
Just
are...
get that fucking Shield of Faith to take me to 18.
All of you are up in the air right now.
Again.
Right.
Alright.
Command is
problem.
not working.
Okay.
It's my turn now.
It is your turn, Edna. What do you do?
I'm gonna inflict wounds.
Okay. Yeah, you're
As
trying to
a level
inflict
2
wounds.
spell.
Give me that attack first.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and inflict wounds on the creature. I'm gonna try and inflict wounds on the tentacle. Because the creature brought you close to its mouth, so you can feasibly try
Then
and
I'll
hit
go
the
for
creature.
the creature. Yeah.
Go for the creature.
What is my attack roll again?
How many tentacles does this creature have?
Currently 4. It has a maximum of 6, but you've destroyed 2.
What was my attack again? Is plus.
That's 1d20 plus your wisdom and
Oh, yeah.
plus your proficiency, which is 2.
Come on, please. Ah, that's something. Is it? Please. Please. Please, Chucky, please.
Well, you touched the creature, yes, and you inflict damage. 18 is enough. Sorry about that.
22.
22 points of damage. You, part of the creature's face just starts decaying and falling down on the ground in bits, and its skin is spewing. His inner organs are turning black and necrotic. You do a lot of damage to this creature, but it is definitely not yet dead. Oswald, what do you do?
Does he still hold us though? Because he's
Yeah.
like, ah!
Yeah, he's still holding everybody. He's still holding everybody. He seems a lot more pissed.
Oh god.
Okay, so.
That's snoring.
I'm sorry.
So good.
So loud.
I think I'm gonna go for the same thing again. Just try to use inflict wounds too.
Okay, do
Yeah,
it.
but now you're inside him, right? So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
you
can
can
just.
you can just do it.
Oh, I
You-
can just do it.
You can just
then
do it.
gonna
I'm not.
cast,
I'm not even gonna ask. I'm gonna ask for.
Cool. I'm just gonna do cast a second level.
Do it.
inflict wounds then.
Do it.
Is 40, 10, and come on, 40 damage.
Okay. You cast that inside of the creature's outside. Well, kind of inside of the creature's mouth. So outside of the creature's chitinous skin. Your taint, which is up the creature's brain, and you can feel it snap in two as the creature just dies and falls on the ground.
Wow.
Okay, inflict wounds is OP as shit.
No, really? Is it? I didn't know this.
You
I
did.
mean, you're inside of it though. It's
You
gonna
did.
do
You did.
more.
You did double damage to the creature because the chitinous shell was the main defense of this creature, and you just bypassed it by being inside.
Okay.
Which was actually the way of killing this creature, but the fun fact is you accidentally ended up there, which is funny.
Yeah.
That's a cool monster. I liked it. Yeah.
Well,
Can
Okay.
we cut through and get him out?
You know, it's like he decayed the flesh so much that Oswald is literally just moving through the flesh. Like
Just appears.
you have like bits of like decaying flesh on you, just like falling down. You see Oswald just stepping out of the dying creature's husk. Basically, the rest.
those arms are
I just stand
Yeah.
up from the corpse, like brushing.
Yeah, basically the last image of like Oswald is when you saw him being eaten, like mouth closed, Oswald inside, and then suddenly you see the creature kind of standing upright, not moving at all, and it just like falling to the side, and then you see like this like tumor kind of like this ball like moving inside, and then with the necrotic flesh, Oswald appears.
Yeah, you just brush off the corpse bits and look at Beatrix and say, "That is the power of my unseen overlord."
I'm gonna walk over and pick up my shield and put it on my back. And be
Your
like,
shield is
the
almost.
angel of darkness, huh?
And I'm totally like looking between them, like, oh, shit, no, he didn't. In the aftermath, I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on Joachim. I keep on forgetting the characters' names. What is it again? Yep, Oswald. So that's a roll. It's a 1d8 plus the 3 for my Disciple of Life.
Who did you have in the poll, Edna?
Who do I have what?
in the Oswald's God poll.
I still think it's Nyx.
No, he's confirmed now that it's it's Elevar.
Elevar.
Yeah.
Elevar? Let me read that.
Yeah, they confirmed that it's Elevar, the angel of light, the demon of light.
Darkness.
Yeah.
Where's Elevar?
Did he just say
here.
demon?
The god that never was, the demon of light, the angel of darkness. Nobody knows exactly what and how he looks like, nor what his influence in the world is, but he's always present. When something in the corner of the eye moves, he has hand in that. He is said to be the spawn of Jinx and Allfather and the most god sphere. He's stuck between realms. He's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. When he manifests himself, he has only 2 dimensions, lacking the third.
I'm gonna be like still pretty dark, Oswald. Like
So basically,
trying to pretend that it wasn't Rexus, but it might as well be.
Yeah.
the god that you have is a very weird god.
Yes.
It is an offspawn of the god of chaos. So I mean, it kind of inherently was weird from the beginning.
My
But
favorite one is Jack. His name's just Jack. You know.
yeah,
God
he's
of
just Jack. He's
agriculture. He
Jack.
might as well just be called Malcolm. You know?
Yeah,
I
the
am the
god.
It is I, Clive. The best.
So, let's go. I kind of want to get out of this cave.
Yeah, I'm sick of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, let's move on.
Cool. You got
Okay,
those.
you
You
move
got
on
those
past
heals,
the
right?
husk of
Oswald?
the creature.
Yeah, I got the heal.
Okay.
Brings me to full life.
Remember that you can use a
bullshit.
healing kit if you've taken the healing feat.
Oh, that's right. I could totally have used the
That's 1d6 plus 4 plus whatever. No, that's 1d8. That's 1d8 plus 4 plus whatever level the creature you are healing for. So your heal for your friends would be 1d8 plus 8.
Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind for the next time.
Yeah,
Well,
you can
that
do
would be
that
fun.
every 24 hours.
Okay, you can do that per character.
Per
once every
character.
24 hours. Okay.
Once every 24 hours.
Okay.
Once every 8 uses of the thing, you need to replenish it at a alchemist or something of the sort.
Okay. I actually didn't pick one of those up yet. Womp womp.
Oh
is
yeah,
there a
you
short
could
rest
you could have it from the
We'll just say I took one from the.
clerics back there because remember clerics of nature.
That's right. That's right.
Can't we just spend like a hit die to recover life at a short rest, or how
No,
does it
a
work?
short rest is 8 hours. So
Short rest is 8 hours.
yes,
Oh,
short
it's
rest is
4.
8 hours. No, short rest is 8 hours, while long rest
four
is a
for me.
week. Well, 4 for elves. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You
We-
have changed it to.
Yes, we are using the Valiant
Okay.
rules because a long rest being 8 hours is the stupidest fucking thing you can ever imagine. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, let's rest in the middle of
I
this
agree
dungeon
with
and
that.
our HP goes back.
Yes,
I have
I
seven.
totally agree with that.
We're
Long
not
rest
we're
is
not
great.
playing
It's a
Skyrim.
good
okay?
change.
Otherwise, people are like, we sit down right here for 24 hours, and you're like, oh, fuck you. No, you'd never.
Yeah.
do. You're metagaming like fuck.
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's why we use the Valiant rules, in which your
I know it
spells
is
come
as
back
well.
in a short rest instead of a long rest in our system. But only any healing thing only goes in at 7 days of full on rest.
Yeah. 8 and 7's way better because it stops any metagaming. I do 8 and 7 and also start of the session sort of thing a lot of the time. So even if
It
only
depends.
an hour has passed since last week, I usually give everyone their spells and their health back just at the start of the session. Kind of thing.
That feels a bit too that kind of breaks the continuity in my end.
Otherwise they have to do the long rest in the fucking game, and they just do that straight away. So I just give them it at the beginning, because otherwise they start with, we sit down for 7 days, and it's like, it's better if that.
Right. I hear you.
Anyhow, let's go because this cave is giving me the flicks.
Yeah, I hate it. Let's keep moving.
Yep.
I'm still gonna look at Oswald and be like, yeah, you look like
Okay.
a few cuts and scrapes on you there. So Elevar's not like that great.
You guys continue on. You guys continue on through the sewers, and you go out of the sewers at the mouth that you intended to use, outside of the guard barracks. You may be, well, there's another one going inside, but you don't know how deep inside. This is the one that Ruma told you about. This is about, if you look on the map, above the little tower at the entrance of the barracks.
Oh, we're here.
Yep, so you are...
But there was another one going further in? Or?
There was, as I said, there was another one. I'm describing the situation like there's another one going further in. It doesn't seem like the sewer finishes here, but Ruma said that she's never used that one, and she doesn't know how far inside of the compound or where it opens. So she suggested this one because it's out of sight.
Okay.
As you kind of just briefly open it and look around, you see very few guards on the inside. The walls are manned full with guards as always. There's a couple of people moving in and out, but you are currently hidden by the small patches of trees around you. And the troops moving in and out seem to be on a set patrol. With this, we're gonna take our second break, and we'll be coming back in 3-5 minutes with the third hour of Red
And that'll give solid portion.
Also, we've confirmed for everybody in chat to know, you've confirmed that we'll be doing a third session of this adventure on the 20th of December, unless anything amazingly horrible happens.
Unless Chucky doesn't get out of bed.
Yeah, unless that happens, which is amazingly horrible. See, that's what I was mentioning. We'll be doing another session of this on the 20th, just so you know. This is going to be a 3-week adventure instead of a 2-week adventure. So you can look forward to seeing these guys' faces again. Anyway, we'll see you guys in just a bit with more D&D. Break time.